All right, so when it comes to adding or subtracting mixed numbers, we do is you add or subtract the whole number parts and the fraction parts separately. So for the and when it comes to the fractions, get a common denominator and then do the addition or subtraction. If your fraction ends up being improper, that is, becomes more than 1, then what we do is write it as a mixed number and add that whole number, that 1, to the whole number part of your original problem. If you do your subtraction, you end up having to get a negative fraction, then subtract it from 1, take away 1 from the whole numbers and subtract it from there. So, for example, if I want to do 24 and 37/48 plus 9 and 4/15, first thing, I would do the 24 plus 9. That's 33. And now I also want to do 37/48 plus 4/15. And for that, I would need a common denominator. So 48 and 15, they're both divisible by 3. So it looks like my least common denominator would be 240. 5 times 16 is 80, times 3 is 240. So for this first fraction, I would multiply by 5. And the second one, I'd multiply by 16. So that's going to be 5 times 30 is 150 plus 35, so that's 185 over 240 plus 64 over 240. And so that comes out to be 249 over 240, which is 1 and 9 over 240. 9 and 240 are both divisible by 3, so this is really 1 and 3/80. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 33 and add the 1 and 3/80. And that becomes 34 and 3/80. If I want to subtract 102 and 5/14 minus 68 and 7/15, first 14 and 15 have no common factors, so the least common denominator is going to be 14 times 15, which is 210. So I would do the 102 minus 68 on the side, and then I would want to find 5/14 minus 7/15. So 102, I would need to borrow. 12 minus 8 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. So we got 34 there for the whole number part. Then 5/14 times 7 minus 7/15. The first one I'd multiply the top and bottom by 15. Second one multiply top and bottom by 14. So this becomes 75 over 210 minus 98 over 210. Okay. And then 75 minus 98, well, 98 minus 75 is 23, but this will be a negative 23 over 210. So what I have for my answer right now is I have 34 minus 23 over 210. So let's rewrite this as 33 plus 1 minus 23 over 210. And then in terms, I can write that as 33, change that 1 to 210 over 210 minus 23 over 210. And then subtract those two fractions. And I will end up with 187 over 210.